Well, good Friday morning, folks. Ladies and germs, as they used to say. I just got up, but I am full of energy. So I'm going to be going through my refrigerator, my end of the week, cook it up, use it up, or freeze it. So right now I'm just frying a little bit of bacon. Actually, it's about almost a half a pound, but I neglected to get a bigger frying pan, so I had to cut the pieces in half. But I don't feel like getting out the bigger frying pan. So anyway, this is how it's going to go down. But lots of things going on. I don't know if you've heard the news, but Israel has retaliated against Iran. So there's that issue. And then there's the issue in Gaza, Russia and Ukraine. I believe it was earthquakes in Iceland and tsunami in Indonesia. There's been 911 outages in 13 states. The first ones that I heard of were the 911 outages. So if you needed to call your local police or fire or rescue, you were out of luck in Texas, South Dakota, Nebraska, Nevada. There were a bunch of other states, but those were the first four that I learned of. So maybe a good idea to write down phone numbers of actual places like that you need to call in an emergency. Get the phone number to your local police department, your local hospitals, your local fire department, and write them down. I would say put it in your phone. That is a good thing to do, but it's always good to have it written down on paper. I don't even know if they sell old-fashioned telephone books where you, like an address book where you just write everything in. Am I too old? I'm not quite with it, am I? But if they do have those, you might want to get one. You could get a ledger or some kind of notebook binder, like a little pocket one from the Dollar Tree. You might want to get a couple of them before they turn into their $1.50 tree. But things like that, just have those phone numbers readily available. Actually, you should have everybody's phone number written down in a safe place. Even banks, different businesses that you call on a regular basis. It's just very, very important to have numbers available because, okay, that was a trial, not a trial thing, but like a small scale 911 outage, but had that continued or spread or yeah, it could have been pretty disastrous. So you always want to make sure that your numbers are written down. Family, friends, businesses, doctors, hospitals, fire, police, rescue. Even if there's an ambulance, like a private ambulance company in your area, you could put their number in there too. You might be able to call them for help if you had to. Trying to think of what else. Your local pharmacy. Always want to make sure that your pharmacy, the direct number to the store and the pharmacy, is written down and logged into your phone. Have a safe place where passwords and things like that are written down in case you can't access your phone. Yeah, so it's getting kind of scary out there. Also, on another note, as far as price increases go, it's been proven. Hang on, guys. It's been proven that all these prices in the last year have increased 15%. Now, yes, Aldi is a discount store, and their prices are very cheap. The quality of the stuff is good, but if that is any indicator of what's to come, we are in trouble, because that is a 15% raise in 1 year, only 1 year. The larger grocery store chains, their prices are increasing at a faster rate, I believe. It's getting astronomical when grapes are $5 a pound. Chicken thighs are over $2 a pound. I mean, yes, I know there are sales and you shop the sales, but I'm just saying in general, you know, I mean, I would never pay that much money for them. I always wait till there's a sale and then I stock up, but you get my drift, right? Coffee is getting off the wall. It's getting astronomical. The cans of Maxwell House, I'm going to show you. I'm going to refill my canister, but for now it's in the can. And this is a 25.6 ounce container of Maxwell House coffee. If you're lucky, you can get them on sale for $7.99. If you're lucky. So, I mean, when you see things on sale, you need to get them. I don't know. There's just the usual chaos in the streets. The invasion from the southern border. And yes, I will call it an invasion. People have lost any kind of moral or decency. People missing. Constantly, there's constantly somebody missing that everybody is out looking for, and family members are devastated, and it's just, it's a crazy world. So that's why usually I don't do like a news update thing on my channel. I want to kind of keep it light and informative, but sometimes, you know what, it is good to talk about it because we can bounce ideas off of each other. I mean, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? We don't know. As far as I'm concerned, it's biblical prophecy. We're living right in it. So we've got to be prepared, and don't be afraid to be prepped up and ready. And if nothing happens, then you know what? You live off of what you've prepped, and you just keep going. Because if something does hit the fan, you're going to be glad you did. I mean, Noah was a prepper. Look at what he did. Everybody thought he was crazy, and he kept building that ark. The Lord gave him the measurements, gave him the knowledge and the know-how on how to build an ark big enough and strong enough to sustain what was coming. I think the ark that we are supposed to be prepping is an ark of faith. And I think we need to fill up the ark with hope and love, compassion. And I just think that we need to get some morals back into our lives, and it's not going to happen without the Lord. It's very hard. I mean, there are moral people who aren't saved. Yes, I get it. You're not walking with the Lord. They don't know the Lord, but they're good people. That's fine. They need to be witnessed to. Then there are those people that are just evil, just so evil, and the hatred and entitlement in their heart is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Which brings me to my next point. Bishop Mamari Emmanuel is an Assyrian bishop from the Middle East, Orthodox, speaks the truth, in love, not afraid to preach the gospel, not afraid to compare scripture with scripture, not afraid to call out a false god. Well, he was in the middle of a live stream service Sunday, and someone of a different faith was in the church, yelled out Allah Akbar, and attacked him with a knife. Now, the bishop has always said he's not afraid to die. He'll die for Christ. He wasn't afraid of that. But you want to know how the Lord protected him? The knife that the attacker was using didn't open properly. It didn't open all the way the first couple of times that he stabbed him. Guess where he stabbed him? In the head. Had that knife opened properly, we would be having a much different conversation. So our church is not safe. Nothing's sacred, nothing's safe. So while you're prepping your freezer and your cupboards and your garden, don't forget to prep your heart. Stock up on some Bibles. Dollar Tree has them. Still get them for $1.25. Keep them on hand. If you witness to somebody or they're not quite sure if they're ready to accept the Lord, you can leave them with a Bible and we still have it. Then you pray that they will eventually open the Bible and read the gospel and reinforce what you told them. So there are things we can do, but we do need to pray for each other. And just stick together. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope in this country. I know it's hard not to, but this is still the best country in the world. We've gone astray, but I think we can get it back. We'll get it back on November 5th if we do the right thing. So that's all. That's my little rant for today. I am just doing stuff around here. And I guess I'll be back later, maybe with another video or maybe tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great day. Leave a comment below on if you have anything to say about anything that I mentioned in this video. And let me know your thoughts. If you have prayer requests, post it in the comments below. And I love you guys. I'll catch you later. Be blessed and be prepped.